Today on Jeep News, we are talking a brand new trim on the Jeep Gladiator, a fan favorite engine lineup that is hopefully returning to a lot of the Stellantis vehicles, as well as a couple more questions from that questionnaire last week that have been leaked out and we wanted to talk about them. All that and more today on CRED's Jeep News. Before we get too far in the video, we've got a really cool giveaway from these guys right here. Stay to the end of the video where you've got a really cool chance to be I'd say a pretty big part of this event going on in about a month. But let's let that aside and we'll get started with the video. First and foremost, a new Jeep Gladiator trim. Now I know this one isn't probably the cream of the crop trim, and it's kind of reminiscent of another trim package that they did years ago, but Jeep has released a Big Bear trim for California residents. Obviously Big Bear, it's in California, it's their state mascot, and this one is going to be available for what I can tell from California dealers or residents only. It was kind of ambiguous on the post. From what it looks like generally a Nighthawk Edition-esque trim. They have one shown in red with some Big Bear decals on the outside, and it looks like the MSRP is around $46,000. Now Jeep did this a few times. I've seen them do it with the 305 edition, which I actually just brought back up. It was a Miami edition for Florida dealers. Apparently the beach edition that Ryan and I love so much, that was especially high tide, was only for the southeastern residents as well. And then I know a few years back they actually did a Texas Trail edition for the Gladiator. These were state specific or area, region, business area specific trims. And honestly, this one kind of just seems like a little bit of a sticker package with some nicer colors on it. It's nothing else crazy. It's not like a special engine option or anything else going on. It looks like it's just a trim package with some decals and then a couple other things on it. So although it is a new trim, I do think it looks pretty neat, but at the end of the day, it's just some decals. It's just more decals and stickers on it. So I think if you wanted a Big Bear edition and you didn't live in California, just talk to our buddy Jordan Hoke and you could probably have Big Bear put on the side if you want, or Little Bear, or whatever you want. So, but yeah, the Big Bear edition is available now. It's on Stellantis Media. So Ryan, maybe if you pop up a couple shots of that. So that is available to order. So if you're interested in that, if you live in California, you can pick one of those up now. I will say though, like speaking of that trim, I want to kind of go on a side tangent. If you guys haven't seen the Jeep Gladiator Nighthawk trim, that is a $42,000 trim that starts life as a sport. You get color matched roof, color matched fenders, rock rails, 20s, and a lot of other nice little bits and pieces on there. But I don't know if we want to cue any more of what our plans are, but that's a really nice trim. We'll just leave it at that. If you guys have had a chance to check out the Nighthawk, I think it's a great value for what you're getting. Especially people like color match. You get a color matched hardtop, which is normally a $3,000 option. A great trim. So check that out if you're looking at different Gladiator trims. I think that is probably the best bang for the buck right now. All right, guys, we just got inside, and lo and behold, we're looking at a couple things here. But Joose Gladiator is available. So Ryan's got it pulled up on the website there. Joose Gladiator is now available on the website, and it's on this dealership. So we'll leave the link down below to see what the dealership is looking like price-wise. Really good looking in the Joose color, though. We haven't seen one of those, and this is a Rubicon X, fully loaded, and that thing is a good-looking Jeep. So we just wanted to show it off, of course. It's right after we get done filming in the shop. We're down here working, getting orders shipped out, but it's available at this dealership. So really cool. Virginia, maybe we'll have to drive down and buy the thing. I don't know. First Joose, initial thoughts, it's like, I don't know, it looks like, it reminds me of Nacho. So a little bit brighter than Nacho, but not as dark as Pumpkin. It's orange juice. It looks like an orange. It's a bright color in the Rubicon X. I think it's a good way to kind of trim that out to really get that color. I don't know if this color would look as good with like black fenders and a black top. You kind of need more color, but it looks awesome in the Gladiator. Some colors that are bright, like I'm not the biggest fan of Tuscadero in the Gladiator, but I do really, really like that. So yeah, first thoughts, looks great. But another news piece that we wanted to cover, it's been all over the forums, it's been all over Facebook, and I want to say it's probably still conjecture, a little bit of a rumor, but they are claiming that the 5.7 liter Hemi, as well as a few different other variants, including the 6.2 and even the 6.4, the 392 that I have in my Jeep, are going to be returning in a higher production quantity at the Dundee, Michigan engine plant. Now, what's cool about that is because the 5.7 has gone away for a little bit of time. My mom's got a 2022 Ram 1500. She has a 5.7 liter Hemi. It is paired up with the e-torque, but that 5.7 just does so fantastically well in the Ram 1500 that I am absolutely shocked when they removed that a few years back. Currently on the Ram 1500, what you can get is either the 3.6 liter Pentastar or the 3.0 liter RHO engine, or the it's the inline 6, the Hurricane engine. That's a cool engine. It makes almost 500 horsepower, but it's the common phrase is there's no replacement for displacement. It's true with a truck. Bigger engines equal lower torque at lower RPMs, and that's what you want with a truck, especially a 1500 and larger. You're towing, you're doing things like that. But what this means is, are they potentially looking to add that back into the other lineups? They have confirmed that the Rubicon 392 seems to be sticking around for a while. And actually, when you go on Jeep.com, it doesn't say final edition anymore. It just says Rubicon 392, but you still get the final edition graphics. It looks like that's going to be hanging around. The second thing, the Dodge Durango Hellcat is now back with the 6.2 liter, 707 horsepower supercharged Hellcat, and that was gone for a while. That all kind of seems or leads me to believe that the Hemi is coming back, and it's coming back in a big way. So it's probably time for Jeep to figure out a couple more platforms for that to go into. That leads me right into the last section of this video, because this is something that I cannot, for whatever reason, find the screenshot onto it, but someone received that same questionnaire that we talked about in the video about a few days ago, about a week ago. If you guys haven't seen that, check it out. We'll leave the link down below. But they got a questionnaire about the 6.4 liter Hemi being in the Gladiator if you would buy it. And then there was a weird one that said, if this engine was $19,000 more in the Gladiator, would you purchase it? Now, I'm not sure where they got it from. I can't confirm it. I don't have any screenshot of it, but that seems like a wildly accurate number to throw around with a Jeep to gauge interest. $19,000 for a 6.4, I think it would depend on what trim, but maybe let's talk about it a little bit. What would you guys do at $19,000 more for a 6.4 liter Gladiator? Would it be cheap enough, or would it be too expensive for you to do it? We're great friends with Jared at America's Most Wanted 4x4, and I believe, Ryan, you might have to pull up their site, but I believe it's like 30 grand, 34 grand for a swap on Gladiator, Wrangler, whatever you choose. Now, theirs is their 505 package, so it's more horsepower, more torque than a 392, but in the grand scheme of things, same engine, swapped into your Jeep for about $30,000. At $19,000 from the factory, that's cheaper. Factory warranty, and it's installed right there. Now, we love our guys at AMW, but I'm hoping they're not gunning for their business, because when we're out there, they said that most of their builds are Gladiator builds. They're always swapping 6.4s and bigger into the Gladiator. So what do you guys think about that $19,000 price point? Is that too much? Is it too little? Is it right on the money? And what trims would you like? Personally, throw that $19,000 6.4 into a base sport and beef up the rear axle and let me have it for 55 grand. Could you guys imagine a 6.4 Hemi Gladiator Sport, 55 grand out the door? We'd probably have two in our driveway out there. If you could order it, I know the biggest thing that Jeep has been saying, as well as our audience, if you could do, not Jeep is saying it, just our audience. Our audience has been saying if you could do a 6.4 Gladiator, they would be in a heartbeat. And how many comments are we up on that last video? About 1,000 comments, I would venture to say. Now, on that video, though, a lot of people were commenting exactly the answers to the questionnaire. So, Jeep, if you are listening, go back through there, throw some AI up there, and throw some numbers around and see what people answered with, because it was overwhelmingly put the V8 in there. So, I think we're at the right realm of talking about putting this Hemi in. There seems to be a little bit more just not kind of side talk. It seems to be some more sources continuing to claim it. There's a huge change in leadership, and it looks like we're kind of back to the glory days of big blocks, displacement, and I know Ford's not going away with their 5 liter, so it's time that Jeep and Stellantis comes back with theirs. So let's talk about it a little bit. In about 4 weeks, we are driving down to Daytona Beach, Florida, and we will be attending JeepBeach 25. Now, Johnny from JeepBeach reached out and he said, Matt, why don't you and Ryan become like more of a closer part of JeepBeach? Why don't you work with us? Why don't we do some cool stuff together? And we were more than obliged. We've been working with JeepBeach for a long time and be going down to those shows forever. And I'm just so excited to be able to be a part of that show officially. Not only go down, but have our Jeeps be a bigger part of it. So if you guys want to see our 41 build in person, we can't say exactly where it's going to be all the time, but let's just say it's going to be a massive part of JeepBeach 25. We're going to have my Jeep down, Ryan's Jeep down, my dad's Jeep down. We're bringing all the rigs down to Daytona with us, and we're going to spend some really awesome time in sunny Florida. We're going to be at the show. We're going to be hosting different meet and greets on the beach. So if you guys want to be a part of that, look on our Instagram as well as our Facebook. We'll post the events and where we're going to be. And if you're going, that'd be awesome to meet up with you guys. We love doing the meet and greets on the beach and just hanging out and getting to know some more of you guys. But the cool stuff. So JeepBeach sent us 7 of these VIP packages. Now, these include a whole heck of a lot of goodies on here. I mean, You're talking private lounges at the show, entrances to just about every event that they have, special parking, the list goes on and on. What we want you guys to do is go on their website and check out what all comes with this VIP package, because what we're doing is we're offering you the chance to win one of these VIP packages. Now we've got 7 of these that JeepBeach is giving away. And what we're gonna do with this, it's no purchase necessary to win. The official rules are all listed onto our website. What you gotta do to enter this is completely free, no purchase necessary. The official rules are on our website. Go onto our website, there's a contact us tab, and you can actually send us a message. So it'll be the pinned comment on YouTube. You'll go on dirtroadcredmedia.com, send us a message, give us your contact info and your phone number. And if you've been to JeepBeach, give us your favorite story. And if you've never been there and you're excited to go, tell us what you're looking forward to. We're gonna choose our 7 favorite stories, and you guys will win one of these VIP packages. But that's gonna be a really cool way for us to do it too, because then we can read your stories, see what you're looking forward to, and hopefully we will get a chance to meet up with you down there. So that's all you have to do to get entered to this. That's gonna be super exciting because this is a really cool package and a really awesome opportunity with JeepBeach to work with them exclusively. And while you're on our website, be sure to take a closer look at our brand new Dirt Road Cred Products LLC high-power floor lighting kit. We've now also got it available in a 2-wire stock configuration, meaning if you've got a Sport or a Jeep that has 2 wires and not 3, we have a kit for you. So at least it'll turn on with the door opening and the dome light on. Be sure to look around there, and if you see anything you like, we'd highly appreciate it if you bought some more of these, because we need to pay for gas money when we're heading down to Daytona. Either way though, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. This is a really cool opportunity from JeepBeach, and we're super excited to be a part of it with them. So like I said before, just go on, contact us, and send us all your info in there. We're super excited to chat with you guys. We're excited to pick those 7 individuals to give them a really, really cool time at JeepBeach. So really cool stuff going on. Ryan and I are gonna jump off camera here because we've got to do a lot of stuff before JeepBeach to get these Jeeps ready to make the trek and show them off for you. So until next time, my name's Matt, Ryan's behind the camera, and we want you to get out there and earn yours.